Man Critic back, and I reviewed the first one like freaking 2 years ago. I think it's high time we review Gremlins 2, the new batch. Quite honestly, my personal favorite in the Gremlin franchise so far are why? Let's find out, shall we? Anyway, it takes place after the movie went off, sort of. Katie and Billy have moved to the Big Apple, all start their lives. They start in a big corporate building where Katie's a tour guide and Billy's an artiste. While about Gizmo, the shop that he was in, the Chinese man has died, and there's nowhere to go, and the place starts getting teared down, and he starts making out of the building with this cute little effect while how he's walking. That's so adorable. But he gets snatched up by actually, shocker, the same people who work in the same place that Billy works and gets him. They were planning to cut him, like slice, dice, see what makes him tick. But thankfully, Catchy Toon goes to the workers, and it reminds Billy that that's Gizmo's tune. Like, maybe Gizmo might be in the building. So his theory is true. And thank God the security on the lab is there's no security. Anyway, he manages to find Gizmo in a beautiful little way of how they reunite. He puts Gizmo under his desk, so to prevent the man coming back. So after he rescues Gizmo, he tells him to stay in a thing instead of putting him in his backpack like in the last movie. I don't know. Don't put him in the thing. I don't know. Don't put him under your desk, dude. Because we'll find out in the late movie because apparently after when Billy told him to stay under his desk, he goes out anyway. Why? Don't know why. I think it would have been best if Billy kept him in his backpack or in that toolbox or something. And either way, it would have made more sense. Well, lo and behold, old Gizmo gets wet and he multiplies 4 different Mogwais, and each one of them is adorable. I know they're evil and stuff, but come on, each single one of them is adorable. Even this little guy who's supposed to be Stripe, aka now going by Mohawk, even he's kind of adorable. Also, it's kind of hard to take them seriously of what they want to do. Anyway, Kate mistakes the goofy one for Gizmo, while Gizmo is actually in the air vent shoved by the other Mogwai. Daffy, that's supposed to be its name. Apparently it has a name. It's Daphne or something. I don't know. Apparently it causes mayhem in the kitchen, while the other Mogwai treat themselves to after midnight. Billy understands that that's not Gizmo, and they try to find him. Well, it's too late. They all cocoon, and they all turn into the new batch of gremlins, and it's causing chaos. But this time, instead of just running around crazy, eating sweets, and watching Snow White, this time they get a hold of various formulas. We get a smart gremlin, the only gremlin in the series that talks, and explains to them what their plan is. They just want a civilization. And as a female gremlin, I think her name is Greta, a bat gremlin that's applied with anti-sunblock. What would happen if they give that stuff to Gizmo? Oh, that'd be neat. Eat a vegetable gremlin, and the new Stripe of the team gets a hold of the formula. I don't know why, and he turns into a spider gremlin. So, throughout the runtime of the movie, they're just causing chaos and just, just getting all crazy. Basically stealing the show as always. It's like that for, most of the movie, It's well, it's fun. It's fun. Hell, one of their deaths involves getting shredded. It was kind of entertaining. Hell, Katie nearly dies, but there was a ton of gremlins under the elevator, and they all go squish. It was pretty funny. Like, really gruesome. I freaking loved it. It was, you know. Anyway, and there's also this cute little thing where Gizmo's been pushed enough by the new gremlin, so he sort of stands up for himself. And he sort of like goes all Rambo, you know. Oh, after watching a series of Rambo movies, he finally stands up and starts gearing up. He finally starts, in an adorable way, just, you know, trying to get even with Stripe. He literally equips himself with a flaming bow and arrow, a rope belt, and a red headband, and it literally fries him. Billy, Kate, Gizmo, the other one, and the other one. I didn't really follow that much on their story. I mostly just wanted to see the Gremlins. Anyway, they're all going all crazy with some crazy fun Easter eggs and references. I especially love this one scene where they mess with this camera, and the second that camera goes flash, the gremlin just turns into a skeleton. That was pretty funny. Like, seriously, that camera, like, is it because since they're not allowed to see bright lights, or, boys, it was pretty funny. Anyway, they start singing that song, Want to Be a Part of It, New York, that song, it's pretty catchy. Billy has a plan to get rid of them. Involves getting them wet and using the electro gremlin to fry all those uns of green in little B words. It's like, seriously, like, everyone just becomes like a pile of green, gross goo of skeletons and mush. It's pretty crazy. At the end of the day, Kate and Billy takes Gizmo home, the real one this time. Well, technically, one of the gremlins survived, and looks like she's gonna make it to her wedding. And that was pretty weird. And so that was Gremlins 2, the new batch. Is it better than the first? It's trying to be like the first. It's trying to be all cartoony and silly, and quite honestly, it just steals the show. The Gremlins. I love the new animatronic designs, like the spider gremlin. Oh, I know that thing's a puppet, but I hate spiders, and that thing just freaking scares me. I adore the new puppets for the Mogwai. Gizmo, he looks especially adorable. In the first one, he was already cute. But in this one, he's 10 times adorable. I just want to pet that kid. I just want to pet him forever. Anyway, and yeah, all the animatronics are super cool. It's nice to see that they got Billy and Kate, the original actors, back. And so yeah, it was, all in all, this movie was pretty good. And I give it a 9. I give it a 9 out of 10. And in my book, well, go check it out. Anyway, this review shout out goes to the Iron Ogre. Who's this dude? Well, he reviews. He's a local critic who reviews all sorts of things. He reviews all three of the Spider-Man movies, season 1 of Squid Game. He even ranked all the Chucky movies. He even reviewed the new one. He's even reviewed the Batman movie that was by the 1966. He reviewed every episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Quite frankly, go check this guy out. He seems interested. He seems interesting. Anyway, this is the F-Man critic telling you to like, subscribe, hit notification. Oh, and I got a surprise for you guys. I'm going to be a guest star on my friend Entorine's channel. So go check out his channel. No, because tomorrow, I'm going to be on his show. Oh, So, see ya. Yeah.